Whoa! Hey, it's your main man. Y'all missed me, right? I'm back, baby. What's up? Anyway, so we got a new stock down the pipeline. Before I jump into this episode is brought to you by the Becoming Ritchie Rich podcast. Also, it is brought to you by Wordy.com. Thinking cap, please. All right, yes. Wordy.com is my website, y'all. So I need y'all to support it. Go to it, create a profile, and let me know what problems you have. Let me know if everything is silky smooth. Your feedback will help. The goal for this video is 20 likes. Give me 20 likes, and I'll drop another one of these bad boys. Yeah. So we're going to the New York Stock Exchange. We've been taking a look at stocks from NASDAQ, but now let's go to the New York Stock Exchange. Here we go, folks. All right, so using Wordy.com, I'm going to create a word, and yeah, let's do this. I'm going to create this word here, and like magic, we're going to give this stock an A to begin. And here we go, folks. We're going to jump right in. For those people who would like to just get in and get out of this episode, don't want to spend 20 minutes analyzing the details, just let's take a quick look here for those people. All right, first off, the stock is now trading at about 23 cents. And we can see that it's been doing this for quite some time. So this to me shows stability. And based on the past, this stock, for the most part, wants to get back here. Okay. So I would argue that, yes, I'm going to take a random hypothesis, just a guess, a wild guess. This is a good stock to invest in right now. And you probably can set your limit sale for about 44 cents. You should make your money back. But again, we haven't looked at any details. This is a quick draw answer. And even if you look beyond that, just above 44 cents, if you go right here, you'll see at 47 cents, there's more horizontal play. So to me, that shows a sign that this stock is stable in that particular space at that stock price. So if you get in right now, you'll be getting in while the getting is good, as some people like to say. Okay, but that's the quick version. When I look at all the details, we'll find out more, won't we? All right, folks. If you're cool with that, I'll see you when I see you. Like the video and, close the door on your way out. But for everybody else that's still rocking, let's go. We got to go ahead and check out this thing and see what we can find. First off, let's look at the market cap, 81.47 million. Whoa, that's an insane market cap for a penny stock. Let me tell you, that's like going to a penny store with $10,000. That's what this stock is looking real good right now. Revenue, 177.6 million. Yikes, this is a money-making company. Let me tell you. All right, but we're not going to stop there. I want to just kind of go back here. I really like this graph. It seems to bounce back nicely. Anytime it has a big dip, it bounces back nicely. It hasn't bounced back from this dip, but as you can see, it is on its way. Okay, right now it is on its way. I see good things coming. Okay, but anyway, let's keep moving. Next, I would like to look at the profile. I'm not sure if that's what's going to pop up, but that's what I want to see. I want to see what this company does, and we'll check that out. Okay, what is this here? Oh, the historical data. That better work. I definitely need that. All right, here we go, folks. Let's go back and take a look at the profile. Bird Global Incorporated is an electric vehicle company. The company provides transportation solutions such as e-scooters and e-bikes, readily available to rent or own around the world. The company's Bird platform enables independent operators to manage their own fleet of shared e-scooters. Okay, so I think I get it and why it's called Bird Global. Essentially, this is a company that empowers other scooter companies to become their own boss. All right. And they're like global. So they're like, they're helping e-scooter companies, e-bike companies in various territories. I love it already. Global. You got to like that word. They have 572 employees with a market cap like that. They better, let me tell you, I'm a big fan of that market cap. If you can't tell, there's a beautiful market cap, beautiful revenue. Absolutely love it. It retails product line, also includes the Bird Bike, Bird Air. So this company, I've never heard of it, but they seem to be very, very involved. And I like that, if I'm being honest. Okay. All right. What we got here? Financial summary. I want to take a look at the financial summary because that kind of sums things up in terms of how they're doing financially. And let's see what we find. Bird Global Incorporated reported earning results for the third quarter. And for the third quarter, the company reported revenue was 72.86 million compared to 61.11 million. Net loss was 9.77. So even though they had a substantial increase, it appears that they did not reach their forecast or their goal. But man, do you see this? This company is rolling in the dough. All right, they went up. What is that? About 10 million or so from one year to the next. That is pretty awesome. The company reported revenue was 72.86 compared to, they went up about 10 million, but they still didn't reach their mark. So they had higher aspirations, but I'm still happy. Whoa, look at this. All right. The return on investment is a negative 145%. Ooh, wait. That means if you invest in this thing, you're going to lose some money unless you get in when it's 23 cents. That's us. All right, because some people, I will find out what this stock was trading at a while ago. It sounds like some people really believe in this company. They jumped in at $5. They jumped in at, $2. And now look at it. It's at 23 cents. That's where we get in. Hey, so we don't have to learn the lesson. We can, hey, they took the losses. We'll come in and kind of replenish the stock and maybe help it get back to its prominence. That's what we're here for. We're the bottom of the barrel. We're the bottom feeders, right? We're the shrimp of the stock game. We help dying companies have their last smoke, and we buy and sell and get out of there. All right, this stock does not offer dividends. Anybody surprised? No? All right. Just wondering. All right. So anyway, I would like to take a look at the PE ratio. My favorite number is 25. PE ratio 25. That's what I like. Okay. Negative 26. Yeah, that's not quite it. That's not it. All right. That's not the number. Next, let's take a look at the forecast and the revenue. As we saw, they had a nice, influx of cash, 72.9 million. Not bad at all. Actually about 10 million more than where they were last year this time. But their forecast, they thought real big and bold in terms of what they would bring in. They thought they would bring in 98 million. So we saw that's about 9 million. That's actually pretty far behind what they actually intended to bring in terms of revenue. But that being said, we saw with our own eyes that they are definitely rolling in the dough and they are making some, very snappy decisions. Maybe their forecast was a little ambitious and perhaps they'll reach that number in 2 to 3 years, especially if they're making 10 million per year as of now. So I don't know. I'm not necessarily mad at, the work. It's a process. We're just getting out of COVID, right? So look, I'm not completely bashing this company. For right now, I'm willing to go down to a B plus and let's see if it can hold there. Next, let's take a look at some algorithms and see what the computers say about this company because computers are smart. And hourly trading, they're saying it's a buy. So if you trade hour on hour, they say go ahead and do your thing. If you trade daily, they would say probably not. If you trade on a weekly basis, strong sell on both sides. If you trade on a monthly basis, strong sell and sell. So not really surprised there. I'm going to drop this bad boy down to a B. Still holding strong though. Let's be very clear. Still holding strong. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at my favorite part. I'm going to go back just a little bit. My favorite part is looking at what the stock price was for the last 30 days. Okay, right now, as of this moment, and the stock market has closed. I hate when that happens because sometimes I want to try to, find if I want to get in right then and there. But here we go. Right now, this stock is trading at 24 cents. That's a beautiful stock price. Let me tell you. Beautiful stock price. Because if it's trading at like 8 cents, 10 cents, that means the stock is struggling and a reverse split is imminent. But when it's trading at about 24 cents, 30 cents is around the corner. Let me tell you. Now, let me tell you. All right, let's take a look. We're going to go down here to the bottom and see that the high was 30 cents. That tells you over the last 30 days, the stock traded at 30 cents at least. In terms of a low, the low is 17.8, y'all. That means what? 17 is much lower than 24. I get that, but 17 is not 8 cents. 17 is not 12. This stock has heart. This stock is going to do well long term. I think that this company is, I'm not sure it's the next big thing. I'm not going that far because obviously it's not trading at 23 cents. But I think that this is a sleeper stock that a lot of people, once they see it, they're going to see it. But our goal and the reason you subscribe to my channel is so that we can get in now before everybody else finds out. Isn't that right? Oh, you didn't subscribe? Why not? Anyway, so the average though, take a look at the average. The average is 0.242. And that means that right now it's doing what it always does. It's trading at 24 cents. Oh, I got to just take a moment the Michael Jordan jersey. Come on, y'all. You got to stop for greatness. You have to stop for greatness. All right. You have to stop for greatness. Steve Eiserman, stop playing with me. Now, look, this stock is trading at 24 cents right now. That's the average. So that's not news. But what I want to do is take a look and see. Let's go a little bit deeper into this stock. I'm not content with what I'm finding right now. Let's go back a full year. Let's go back to January 31st. 2022 and see what has happened over the last year. Okay. I'm going to just go ahead and take a wild guess. I would say without looking, this is without looking. The stock was trading at about $1.20 and just had an absolute collapse. Let's see. Am I right? Goodness gracious. It's worse than I thought. It was trading at $4. That's why it said the return on investment was a negative 145%. Somebody got into this thing on January 31st, 2022 at $4. And right now it is trading at 23 cents. You ever seen something so bad? This is like a horror movie. Okay. This is a horror movie we're looking at, folks. This is a horror film. Now here's where it gets good. We don't have to worry about those losses because we are not the individuals who jumped in. Sorry for them, though. We're going to get in at 23 cents. So whatever they saw in this company to invest when it was trading at 4 cents, we still can see it. We can still see that this is a good idea. The only difference is we're not going to get in at $4. We're going to get in at 24 cents, right? And I'm willing to go wherever this stock wants to go. If it wants to go down to 17, all right, whatever. It happens. If it goes up to $4 again, hey, we're rich, right? So I like what I'm seeing here. This stock is beautiful, man. And I just want to do this because I see something that's interesting me. Whatever. I'm going to go back a little further. Let's go back all the way to January 2021. This should be even more of a crisis. All right. I want to see what really, I'm very curious now. Like that's insane. Look at all this data we can look at. This thing was trading at 11 cents. Woo! Somebody is hurting right now. Hey, let's just have a moment of silence for somebody's wallet. Goodness gracious. If you got into this thing on, what is it? Let's go back to, I want to see if I can go back to January. I want to go to January, not March. Oh, wait, I did. If for some reason the stock, maybe the stock wasn't trading before that time. Maybe it actually went on the New York Stock Exchange on March 2nd. So you can't go further. Maybe that's what it is. This stock came into the game at $11. And now it's trading at 23 cents. This is bad for somebody, but I think for us, this is good. This is good. And by the way, this is a great time to say this. I am not your financial advisor. I am just a friend of yours on the internet, and we talk stocks, clearly, right? And I'm the friend that always makes these crazy assumptions, and you just never believe it because you do your own research, right? Good. All right. So I'm excited though. I can't lie. I'm gonna go to B+. I'm excited because I just see so much earning potential here. Obviously a lot of things have to go right. But let me tell you, I think it's gonna happen. I think I like what I'm seeing. And then if we look at the volume, look at this, 2 million trades. 2 million trades today. That's 2 million people making decisions and changing the stock price back and forth. You want a stock with a lot of volume. 2 million people trading on this stock is only a good thing. It's not a bad thing. So once we get into it, man, this is going to be a beautiful situation. All right, now let me calm down. I'm getting excited. All right, because look, just because it looks good doesn't mean it's going to work. And that's the problem with stocks. You just never know, right? But anyway, let's take a look at the stock split history. And if we look here, I already did this. There are 0 stock splits. They've never diluted their shareholders. They've never, did a little flip on them, took some of their shares and diluted them and gave them back. They've never did none of that weird stuff I hate with penny stocks. All right. And look, I got a new source, Seeking Alpha. Look at this. No stock split. So that's double confirmed for me. That's all I need to know. Did I tell you I was happy right now? All right, so BRDS, let's look at FinViz and let's look at the news and see what's going on with the stock. Okay, closes financing and completes transaction with Bird Canada. Maybe that's an acquisition, not sure. They went up 12%, so it might be actual acquisition. I'm not sure. You can read that if you want. All right, startups in a bruising 2022, still down another challenging year. It's a lot of challenges. It sounds like. I wish I would have looked at that. And I'm not sure where I can find it. I want to know when this company was founded. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to find it. I want to know when this company started, because if it's a new company, a new startup, perhaps that might explain why it's having so many issues and, retaining that good stock price that we saw, $11, even $4. Perhaps it's because it's new and they haven't really had a lot of time to figure it out. I really want to see that, though. I'm not sure if I can find that anywhere or where to find it. Somebody is screaming at the computer like, look here, look there, look. I know. I'll look on my own time. I just wanted to find out like really, really fast. All right, we got another, look at this. The next earnings date will be on March 14th. It's always a good idea to get in before the earnings report. This company makes a lot of money. So you know what that means? They're going to have a good earnings report. They always seem to have a good one. Now, they definitely missed their forecast, so it can't be always. But the point is, they make a lot of money. All right, and it's e-scooters, e-bikes. Those things are getting popular by the day. So let me tell you, I'm going to get into this company, okay? I don't know when I'm going to post this. I'll probably post this as soon as I'm done, but, I'm going to get in first. I'm joking. All right, anyway, so there you have it. A lot of negatives, though. If we look a little closer, we see a lot of red here. This company is just, let's read some of these reports. Okay, they launched nationwide college ambassador program, so it looks like they're trying to connect with colleges. I don't know why everybody was running from that. They are to participate in the upcoming investor conferences. Why are people running from that? I'm not sure. A severe recession is possible. I guess people are afraid of a recession, so they're like, hey, people are not going to be able to afford e-scooters or something. I'm not sure what these investors are thinking about. They know something, though, right? They're telling us something. All right. Anyway, keep going. Bird testing new parking tech. So they're doing, this company is innovative. They're on the cusp of innovation. Have e-scooters and e-bikes already peaked? I don't think so at all. Until I get a hoverboard that does what Back to the Future does, e-scooters are alive and well. All right, electric, everything is alive and well. Electric cars, the world is moving in that direction. Maybe not right now. Within 5 years, e-scooters, e-bikes, e-cars will be way more prominent. All right, I want to now take a look at the short percentage float. I want to see how many investors are betting for this thing to fail. Okay, here we go right here. I'm gonna go up a little higher. Short percentage float. Oh my gosh, a lot of people are betting for this thing to fail. That's a little high. That's a little high, everybody. It's a little high because. And I know why. They started at $11 in March of 2021, dropped down to $4 just as early as last year, January 31st, $4. And now it's trading at 23 cents. These shorts are absolutely on it. They know, they can smell the blood. They're like circling around the stock. 10%, that's a high percentage float. That's a high short percentage rather. And I think that they smell blood in the water, but hey, we're the life raft. I feel like this stock is going to defy gravity. I really do. But that's a high percentage, short percentage. I'm just going to put that out there for the record. All right, so here we are. We're on cap edge. We're looking at the filings, okay, the filings as you can see here. And we're taking a look and see if there's any pushback from the New York Stock Exchange in terms of the listing. That type of stuff scares me. So I want to make sure there's none of that. Okay. I don't see. Oh, here it is. Oh, no. Notice of the listing failure to satisfy. So you have to be a premium member to see that particular article. But I know how to go around that. It was given and issued in June of 2022, which means that they had 180 days from June 22nd. So June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So they had to regain compliance by December. It is now February 1st, January 31st, whatever. Which means at any moment, the New York Stock Exchange could delist them. Oh my gosh! Oh, everybody, that changes everything. Okay. I didn't want this to become a real messy analysis, but it changes everything. BRDS notice of delisting. It changes everything. It changes everything. Dang it, dude. All right, here we go. They got it on June 24th. Ah, man, that changes everything. Okay, so they should have gotten into December. There it is. All right, there's this December date. Well, that's 2021, so that wouldn't be right. That wouldn't be what I'm looking for, actually. Here it is. This is where the meat and potatoes is. It says that the company intends to consider available alternatives, including but not limited to a reverse split. Nothing ruins money like a reverse split. All right. I understand the company's trying to stay afloat, but for investors, I hate those things. All right. Subject to stockholder approval no later than at the company's next annual meeting. So at least they will consider the investors, But the thing about it is, if the investors don't comply and don't do the reverse split, then the company can be delisted, which is bad for everybody, including the investors. Let me tell you how that changes things. All right, that's a big difference. I'm dropping this thing down to a C+. That's a big drop of news. But let's continue. Oh my gosh, can you just feel the energy just leave from me? That just destroyed all my enthusiasm. All right, so here's another resource I like to use. Ratings. All right, it tells me, from a summary perspective, rating the stock price's potential. Here it is. It says the strengths according to sales estimates from analysts polled by the company is among the best with regard to growth. I agree. I'm still not happy. All right, for the past 12 months, EPS forecast has been revised upward, so it's starting to move in an upward trajectory. The difference between current prices and average target price is rather important. All right, let's look at some of these weaknesses, and they have a lot of them. All right, as a percentage of sales and without taking into account depreciation and amortization, the company has relatively low margins. The company has insufficient levels of profitability. The price targets of various analysts who make up the consensus differ significantly. So nobody's really on the same page with this company. And I can see why. On one hand, it's e-scooters, it's e-bikes. They have great revenue, great market cap. So you see a lot of potential. On the other hand, it dropped from 11 to 4 to now 23 cents. You got to deal with the reality, right? I don't know if I want to make my deals and my projections and my investments on optimism. You know what I mean? I want to make my deals based on, oh snap. I want to make my deals based on what's right in front of me. And the evidence right in front of me tells me this is a big risk, y'all. Man. All right, one more place. All right, it tells me here, rewards. Revenue is forecasted to grow 37.31% per year. That's nice. All right. Revenue grew by 40% over the past year. We saw that. We saw it go from, what was it? I forget the numbers now. My mind has been completely diverted into a different space. But we did see growth from, what was it, $10 million revenue growth. We did see that. Trading at a good value compared to peers in the industry. Highly volatile. We saw that as well. Currently unprofitable. We know that. And shareholders have been diluted over the past year. Does not have a meaningful market cap at 74 million. I thought the market cap was different. I might have to go back and check that out. The market cap, according to this resource, is 81.47. So maybe this website hasn't updated, things. And that's why we cross-reference. That's why we look at different spaces at once. I got to do this, everybody. I got to do this. Okay. I just got to try it. So if I were to get in before before I read the whole reverse split, if I did not see that, or better, even better, if that wasn't the case, if they didn't get that notice from NASDAQ last year in June, man, let me tell you, I would have probably jumped in with both feet at about 5,000 shares at 24 cents. And let's just have a little fun. Let's say it actually regained compliance. It got to $1. Not necessarily how this works, but I still want to just play around. Why not? If that had happened, you would have had to pay about $1,200 to get in with that many shares. And you could have made a profit of $3,800. All right, here it is, folks. Your profit would have been 19 grand. Okay, if it got back to $4. That's a far cry, not necessarily what will happen. And let's go really, really, really crazy down the wormhole. Let's say it got back to where it was trading in March of 2021, which is $11 and about 5 cents. Let's see what happens. If that were the case, you could stand to make $54,000. All right. But again, those are very, very hypothetical numbers, not necessarily based in reality. Right. The last stop for this bus is Stock Twitch. Let's take a look at the investors that are currently trading in this company to see how they feel. They're going to tell us the truth. I love Stock Twitch users because they're always brutally honest and they're pretty mean. I like mean investors. They tell you the truth. Here we go. Let's see here. Still pumping. Somebody's laughing at the stock, probably doesn't believe in the company's potential. This person is bullish, not telling us why. This person is bullish as well. Once in a while, we have to clarify. I don't feel like reading that. I know that sounds bad. From my alert at 15.15, these might be seasoned investors because they don't really elaborate. They just kind of throw out a couple little words and They expect you to understand. That's probably a decent sign, right? They expect you to know. Anyway, bird alert. Somebody's alerting us. They say some company is investing Bird Global on behalf of long-term stockholders. So that is a red flag if I've ever seen one. This person is telling us that some long-term shareholders are upset with their losses, and they have hired attorneys to investigate this company to ensure that things are on the up and up. Yeah, that changes everything, don't it? I'm gonna go with a letter C. I am done with this company. I am so deflated right now. I've never seen let me tell you my thoughts and be very transparent. I've never seen a company with so much potential, but the reality is it just don't matter. Potential doesn't matter. It's like, you're dating a person and they're intelligent, they're smart, they know how to do good, they do good things in their life, but their wallet is like really red. They make decisions that, keep them, in a bad space financially, and they're not living a good life because of these decisions, right? It's like you want to stay with them because of the potential, but you can't ignore the red flags. And that's what this company is to me. Okay. So yes, for Bird Global, I'm going to give it a C in terms of earning potential for the investors who invest the way I do. All right. I'm going to select a category. And by the way, please check out wordy.com. This is my, my social media site. I haven't put a dime into it in terms of marketing. I'm just kind of having fun with it, still testing it out. And I need you to do the same if you can try to create an account and let me know what you find, because when I look through everything, I know how it works. I know how everything ticks, and it's very biased. I need someone who doesn't know how Wordy works to try to work it and tell me what they find. But anyway, here it is. If you go to the finance category, you will find this word. That's a post, another word for post, and everything should state that this company gets a C. Okay, there it is, man. And you can, by the way, click on my name, Wordy Fan, and I think you can follow me if I'm not mistaken. That might be a option for premium users. I am a premium user. All right, but I want you to check it out. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I was going to get in and buy a couple shares just to test the waters, but that last person who told me about the investigation kind of opened things up for me. I think I'm gonna stay away from this thing. Before I read that post, and I probably should do my own investigation, because people can say anything, right? You don't necessarily go off of what someone says. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go a little further here, and I am going to. Oh wait, they have a source. I love these kind of people. They place a source. All right, and they let you, they just give you a link that you can check it out yourself. So this is legit, okay? This is legit. So because of this, I am not going to invest in this company right now. I'm just telling you. But something in me wants to buy about 1,000 shares. If I buy 1,000 shares, what happens? Let's find out. If I buy 1,000 shares right now at 24 cents, and let's be very realistic. All right, if I buy 1,000 shares and maybe let's say this thing jumps up to about 30 cents, that's a small gain, not a lot of crazy stuff there. Because we saw the high was 30 cents, right? You saw that, I saw that. It will cost me $240, not bad. And if it were to hit 30, I make $60. I just don't like the potential, the win. The gain loss, like I don't like the spectrum. If I win, I only make $60. If I lose, I stand to lose $240. I don't like the ratio, if that makes sense. I really like this girl. Okay, I really like this girl, but she got some problems. So that's pretty much all I got for you. And you got to remember something. This is my last point. We know that there's going to be a, what do they call them? An earnings report in March. So it's like, okay, get in now. Okay, get in now at 24 cents, and they should show a profit because this company is pretty good for the most part. All things all things considered. So we get in at 24 cents, right? And then on March 14th, whenever the earnings report comes out, it's probably going to spike from like 24 to like 27. And we just take a little couple dollars and we get out, and we sell on on March 15th. We take advantage of the surge because it's going to surge. Okay. And then it's going to drop, and we just kind of get out right then and there. You think we should try it? You down? Hey, comment in the comment section if you're going to do that. Cause I might do it with you. I'm not sure. But anyway, thank you for watching, Becoming Ritchie Rich. Don't forget, this is also a podcast. Don't forget, if